NYT, it's Naya0302, and I want to come to you really quickly and try and show you some of the things that I picked up at the makeup show. The makeup show was held May 13th and 14th. As you all know, May 13th was Mother's Day, and so I spent my Sunday, my Mother's Day, at makeup show with Shells 423 and Miss Sexy Diamond, and we had a great time. I will leave their information down below. Please go check these ladies out. They really are truly awesome, and I love them to death. We had a blast the whole day, and then we ended the day with some dinner up in Harlem, and then they headed home. So I'm going to quickly show you what I picked up. My first stop was I stopped into OCC again, and you guys know I love OCC, and one of the things that I picked up at OCC was I picked up the last brush that I didn't have in their brush set, and that is the Angle Shader, and it looks like this. And you know that OCC's brushes are all synthetic. They don't use any animal testing. It has the OCC name written down the side, and these brushes are super soft. So if you get a chance, definitely check out their brush line. The next thing that I picked up was I picked up a couple of more of their loose eyeshadows, and this first one that I picked up is called Platonic. And I'm not going to swatch these things because I have a ton of stuff, and so if you want to see swatches of any of these things, please leave me a comment down below and I will come back and do a separate video. Matter of fact, I will come back and do a separate video. So that's Platonic. The next one that I picked up is called Foxfire. And Foxfire is this really gorgeous kind of minty limey green, and it looks like this. The next one that I picked up is called Acacia, and Acacia, if I'm not mistaken, is part of their newer line. And Acacia is like this yellow goldeny color, and it looks like that. Really vibrant. And then the last eyeshadow that I got from OCC was called Dope. And Dope is this kind of coppery, shimmery eyeshadow, and it looks like this. So that is Dope. And then also while I was at OCC, I picked up a couple more lip tars. I picked up some for a friend, and then I picked up some more for myself. This first one that I got is called Demure, and Demure looks like this in the tube. And I will give you one quick swatch of these guys, because these guys just have to be shown. These are just awesome. I love the new spout dispenser. It keeps from making a serious mess. So that is Demure. The next one that I picked up is called NSFW, and there that one is. It looks like this in the tube. It's a really vibrant red. So there is NSFW. The next one that I picked up is called Ophelia. And Ophelia is this pretty pink. And there it is, swatched out on my hand. This last one that I picked up for myself is called Strumpet. And Strumpet looks like this in the tube. And there is a swatch of Strumpet on my hand. So those were all the things that I picked up from OCC. Then I went on up to Magnolia Makeup. They were there, and so I picked up kind of like an array of colors a couple from the very new line that they just brought out, and a couple from the permanent line. So the first one from the permanent line that I picked up, and this one is called Truffle. And Truffle is gorgeous. It's just like this deep burgundy, and it looks like this. The next one that I picked up from OCC is from the permanent line. We grab all the permanent line ones, and this next one is called Calliope. And Calliope looks like this. Tell me that is not gorgeous, guys. If you don't have any Magnolia in your life, you really do need to get some. Now the next couple of ones that I picked up are from the new line, and this one is called Big Chief. And Big Chief is this gorgeous blue with all that glitter and shimmer, and that is just too pretty right there. And like I said, if you want to see swatches, please leave me a comment down below, and I will come back and do that. The next one from the new line is called Brass Band, and Brass Band looks like this. And most of the new 7 eyeshadows that they came out all have some type of shimmer to them. So that is Brass Band. The next one that I picked up, this is from the permanent line, and this one is called Reptile. And Reptile looks like this. The next one that I got is called Plumes or Plumes, and it looks like this. Really, really pretty. The next one that I picked up is called Funky Liza, and this is part of the new line. And Funky Liza looks like this. Really, really pretty. So I definitely will come back tomorrow and kind of swatch out some of these things for you so that you can get a better idea of what they really look like. Then next stop up was I went to Inglot, and I wanted to get a 20 pan palette of all matte eyeshadows, but last year this time when I went to Makeup Show, a 20 pan palette was only costing us about $76. Now I think because Inglot has been kind of put out there on the map like that, a 20 pan palette is now $93, and I was like, I don't think I really want to pay $93 for it. So I got a 10 pan, and I got 10 different eyeshadows. I'll just kind of call off the numbers really quickly, and show you what they look like. This one is, what's this? This is $3.19. So it's soft pink. The next one that I got is number $3.68, and it's like a peachy coral. The next one that I picked up is number $3.89, and $3.89 looks like this. The next one that I picked up is number $3.79, and $3.79 is a purple. The next one that I picked up is number $3.62, and $3.62 is a deeper pink. It looks like this. The next one that I got was number $3.82, and it looks like this. And the next one that I got is 328, I think it is. And y'all know me and these little numbers. And it's a deep purple. And the last three in the bunch is number, this is 338. And 338 looks like this. The next one is 366. And there is 366. And the very last one that I got is number 334. And 334 is like a soft lavender. So those were the 10 matte eyeshadows that I got from Inglot. And then I also picked up 2 more gel eyeliners. And the first one I got is number 89. And number 89 looks like this. It's kind of like a taupey brown. And the last one that I got is number 90. And number 90 is a deep chocolate brown. It's either 90 or 06. And that is what it looks like. So those were the things that I got from Inglot's. So after I left Inglot's, Nars was there, and so they didn't have a lot of products, but they did have a few, excuse me. And so one of the things that I did pick up was I took advantage and got this one palette called Pleasures of Paris palette. And it looks like this. You know, Nars. And these are the eyeshadow colors that come in the Pleasures of Paris palette. So I did pick that up. So that was the only thing that I got from Nars, because of the blushes that they had, I pretty much had them, and the only new one would have been Liberté, and I got that from Sephora a couple of weeks ago. So then I stopped into Mac Pro, and from Mac Pro I picked up this eyeshadow in Fresh Water, and I was looking to get, was hoping I was going to be able to get the blush in Rhubarb and Burnt Pepper, but they didn't have Rhubarb. I think Rhubarb is still on back order, but I was able to get Burnt Pepper. And Burnt Pepper looks like this. Let me take it out of this thing. I can pop that out. So this is Burnt Pepper. Really, really gorgeous. Quick swatch of that. That's it swatched out on my finger. And there it is swatched out on my hand. So I'm really looking forward to adding this to my collection of blushes. And then the last thing that I picked up from Mac Pro, Diva Maldonado is always talking about this stuff, and so I decided to pick up a bottle, and that is the MAC Face and Body Foundation, and I am in C9. And so there is the Face and Body. So I picked that up. On Saturday, before I even went to the show, I stopped into my regular local MAC store. I went to the one by my sister's house on 125th Street, and I had to get another brow pencil, and I got one in Spike. So that was just a sidebar thing there. Then I stopped back at Deli and Brushes, and I picked up something for a friend, and then I picked up one of the Maestro Series 957 Precision Kabukis. So, and this was like $12, and it looks like this. Is a flat top. It is like super soft. So if you get a chance to check out Deli and Brushes, please check out Deli and Brushes. They have some awesome stuff. Also, Benefits was there, and so I took advantage of that, and I got one of the Pore Professional primers. I've been hearing a lot about this, so I wanted to try this out. It's supposed to minimize pores, and I have big ones, so definitely want to try that. I stopped also at Miron and picked up one of the Touch Up Anti-Shines for all you oily girls out there. I'm not overly oily. I'm only oily in the T-zone, so I picked this up also. Then I went to Ket Cosmetics and I took back the foundation that I got when I was at IMATS. The one I picked up in IMATS, I was shade like N9. It was just a little too red for me, so I switched my shade to 09, and 09 looks like it's going to be a better match for me. So there is 09, and as you can see, I've been playing with it already. So that is the 09 from Ket. Then I left there, and they had a company there called Glimmer Art, and Glimmer Art sells a lot of glitters, and you can use them for your eyes, but they also were there doing kind of like a body art thing. So there is my little tattoo of my glitter butterflies. Myself, Shells, and Miss Diamond also have the same tattoo on the forearm. And then I'm going to turn around so that you can see the butterfly that I have on my shoulder blade back there. And I think that is just too gorgeous. So I had to get some stuff from the Glimmer Art. And so I picked up a bunch of glitters. I also picked up some extra stencils. So I picked up a stencil of a rose. I picked up one of a set of lips that I am going to put, like, you know, right there on my neck. Yeah, I'm going to work that out. And some paw prints. So in order to apply these on the body, you needed to purchase the body glue. Now this glue adhesive cannot necessarily be used on the eye, so you would use your regular sealer for your eyes, and then you could use the glitters. So I got a bag full of glitters, so I'm going to quickly show you the colors. So I got this one. I got this pretty blue here. I got this pretty limey green. I got this turquoisey one. I got this blue right here. I got a black. I got this kind of purpley. It looks blue on screen, but it's really purple. I got the silver. And then I got one of the neon glitters, and this is a neon purple. And this thing is super, super gorgeous. So those were all the things that I got from the Glitter Art Company. And then next up, I took a stop upstairs for Makeup Forever. And yes, Makeup Forever was fully stocked upstairs. They were like tons and tons of things in Makeup Forever. So first thing that I got was I got a quad compact. Then I also picked up a bottle of the Matte Velvet Plus foundation, and I am number 75. And I have that on my face right now, and I can say I am truly loving this foundation. I picked up two aqua creams. The first one that I picked up is number 7. And number 7 is this really pretty pink. Looks like this. The next one that I picked up is number 25, and 25 looks like this. It's a pretty, you guys know it, blue, kind of light blue, baby blue almost. And then I also picked up one of the Makeup Forever, what is this thing? This is the Flash Color, and this is number 20 and it looks like this, kind of a blue. And then I picked up 4 single eyeshadows to complete my palette. The first one I got is number 72, and it's a blue. The next one that I got is number 18, and 18 is this pretty orange. The next one that I got is number 162, and 162 is like this burgundy-ish color almost. And this last one that I got is number 99, and it's like a red. So those were the single eyeshadows that I got. And the last thing that I picked up from Makeup Forever was one of the Makeup Forever brow seals, and it comes in like this. So those were all the things that I got from Makeup Forever. Then my next stop, I went to Kevyn Aucoin, and I didn't do a whole lot of damage in Kevyn Aucoin, but I wanted to pick up, I heard Goss Makeup talk about this product a lot, and so I wanted to pick it up and give it a try. And it is the Sensual Skin Enhancer, and this is a foundation. It comes in this little bitty box, and I am level, I think it's 14, and that is it on the bottom, SX14. And it looks like this inside of the pot, and this is like super gorgeous. I think these normally retail for somewhere 45, 55 bucks, I'm not sure, but it was great to get it at the makeup show for $27. So I'm going to be looking forward to giving that a try. And then also from Kevyn Aucoin, I picked up one of the Celestial bronzing veils, and this one is called Tropical Nights, and it looks like this. So those were the 2 things that I picked up from Kevyn Aucoin. Let's see, then from there I went to Face Atelier, and we ran into a young lady who was admiring Shell's makeup, and so she was asking Shell, what does she have on her face? And Shell was like, she told her, and then she says, well, what do you have on your face? And she says, Face Atelier. And we were like, really? Because it didn't look like she had anything on her face. And so that's just how flawless her face was. It looked like her own natural skin. So we immediately got up from where we were and went straight over to Face Atelier. And so I picked up the Ultra Pro foundation, and I got mine in level 11. And it comes in a bottle like this. And I've tried it since I've been home. 11 is okay, but it is a tad bit on the darker side. So I've been going back and forth about going on the website and probably purchasing level 10 or getting 0, which is a white that you can add just a couple of drops of the white to any of the foundations, and you can kind of lighten the color and kind of come up with your own direct shade. So definitely looking forward to this. It is silicone based, so if you have allergies to silicone, you kind of might want to go the other way from it. But for a natural second skin type of look, Face Atelier, so definitely want to check that out. And then the last thing that I got from Face Atelier, I had seen Color Beautiful use this product, and so I wanted to check it out. And it is called the Pro Ultra Foundation in Heat. And what Heat does is, if you put a couple of drops of this, as you can see, it's a kind of orangey color, it kind of warms up the foundation. So if you have someone and the foundation that you're using is just kind of a little too light, you can kind of get more of a flow of color into that foundation by using a couple of drops of the Heat. So those were the things that I picked up from Face Atelier. And then I think last stop up was I went to Glamcore. and Glamcore was giving away makeup bags, and so we got some free makeup bags from Glamcore. Look like that. And then while I was there, I decided to pick up a brush roll from Glamcore. And so it's a really cute brush roll. Comes with a little stretchy band. Right here you have a little pocket that you can store some extra stuff in it. And as you can see, the strap is inside of there for now. And then you have your little fastener right here. And then you have the flap to cover your brushes. And then you have all your different slots for your brushes. You can also unsnap this and kind of make like a shoulder bag if you want, because you have another strap buckle on the other side. So I picked this up and I can't wait to kind of put my brushes in there. And then the next thing that I did was I went over to Aucoin and I picked up 2 midnight powders. The first one that I picked up is in Cocoa Tan, and then the other one that I picked up is in Super White. So I got those. Then I also stopped at Cinema Secrets, and while I was in Cinema Secrets, I picked up one of their eye primers and a couple of the stackable like sample jars. So I got 2 of those, so definitely can't wait to use those. Then I went to a company called Le Vogue, and when we got over to Le Vogue, that's when we got to see Encore. And so Encore, you know, was ranting and raving and showing off his little cuff bracelet, and so he convinced us that we need to get a cuff bracelet. And so the cuff mixing plate looks like this, and it's adjustable. You can adjust it to your wrist. If you have smaller wrists, I've been told it's sometimes a little awkward for a person with smaller wrists, but there was a company there that did sell kind of like disposable ones. And then also I also picked up this really cute finger mixing plate, and it looks like this. And isn't that adorable, guys? Like, you can put your product right on here, mix it up, and then go to town. Like, and no more messy hands like this one. So those were all the things I think that I got from the makeup show. Let's see. Oh, last 2 things was we went to Crown Brushes. I got 2 little brushes. Got this little mascara fan right here. Would be great for, like, you know, concealer. When you're setting concealer under your eye, you want to whisk away powder. And then I got this little detailed smudger brush from Crown. So that is my makeup show haul, guys. I'm sorry that this is 27 minutes long. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and like I said, I will come back with swatches of all the shadows and pigments and glitters that I did pick up. Alright guys, enjoy the rest of your night. Bye.